Alrighty, howdy y'all. Today we got legs. Now, I think I'm gonna go back to doing some back squats again today. I might start a little lower than last time, because last time, well, I think I got like 5 reps. It just didn't feel all that great. No, let me take that back. It felt fine, but I think that lowering the weight would more optimize the actual leg growth rather than like really just focusing on keeping the weight like good and centered and up, because I mean last time I feel like it was more just like, holy shit, this is heavy, I'm using everything I can to like control this and do whatever and get 5 reps, rather than like, okay, I can focus on my quads and my legs and really pushing. And I also think it's just not great for my back, because I don't want to be feeling like my lower back a lot after doing legs or after doing back squats. So I think we're going to start with legs, probably go down a little bit in weight, see how that's feeling. We'll kind of gauge it from there. It's been a little bit since I've done them now, probably a month actually. I honestly could see myself doing squats a little less. I know there's better workouts for quads than squats. Like I think the hack squat machine that's there, the lower back one that like rests on your lower back, is better than squats, because I know squats is more of like just kind of a full body like workout. So I know it's not the best targeter of the quads, so we'll see what I decide to do there. But besides that, lower back isn't sore this time from having back day right before it. So probably do some sort of RDLs, whether that be barbell or dumbbell, see what's open. And yeah, probably just see what's open after squats and go from there. I don't really have a set leg day. I do want to spice it up a little bit. But as I've said before, it's kind of limited in what they have here, so I can't really be changing it up all too much. But yeah, we'll just kind of play by ear, see how it goes, and I will see y'all in the gym. Alrighty, so starting out the workout today, we did end up doing some good old back squats. Now, this first set was pretty good. You'll see me here like a dumbass realizing I forgot to put on my clips, and I was asking my buddy to help me put them on. However, I do believe this is about 300 in, no, not 300, I must say it in kilos. I think it's about 160 in kilos. Now, I believe that's like 350 in pounds. I could be wrong. But I did start a little lower, because I think last time I did this I did like 370 or 375 to start. And this first set, I believe I get about 6, and it felt pretty good. I was hitting depth, at least according to my friend. He said I was getting lower than I probably needed to, at least in terms of getting past 90 degrees. However, this is about as the best part of the workout, as after, like, when I do my second set of squats, it just goes downhill from there. It just, like, it completely took it out of me. I believe, coming up here, yeah, I dropped 15 pounds after this, and I only got it for 5, and then I dropped another 15 kilos, and I dropped then another 5 kilos after that, and still only got 5, so I decided I wanted to spice it up a little bit. I didn't really want to, I think both of the inclined leg presses were taken, so I decided to do this with one leg, and I think this is the most humbled I've been on like a leg machine, because the initial sled weight, I believe, is 50 pounds. You'll see it here when it pops up, and then add 2 tens onto, or subtract 20 from it, and that's the sled weight. But I guess now that I'm thinking about it, this is pretty much just doing like an RDL, but on a leg press machine. But when I say that, like, my motivation in the workout like kind of diminished after that second set of squats, it really was hitting me like, and I was still pushing as hard as I absolutely could, but it just hit me hard, like how, because, you know, motivation isn't a good, like, a saying that is pretty common is that motivation isn't always going to be around, which is why you got to have discipline. And it still wasn't the best workout in the world, but I managed to keep pushing throughout the workout and still finish strong, and that's kind of that whole discipline aspect, because as you could see after that, or at least not as you could see, but as I was saying, after that second set of back squats, my motivation just kind of dipped. I don't know why. It was just not good after that, but we managed to keep pushing through. Now, for these Smith machine RDLs, I think these are the favorite. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why, because Smith machine's always taken, but I think these are probably my favorite form of RDLs that I could do. I felt like everything was moving really good. My feet, unlike the free barbell RDLs, were like lined up, and as you can see there, I definitely could have gone up weight.
All right,
But
I'll see you back
it
there.
would just be
I'm
nice if they had more
watching
Smith
JJK.
machines, because that one is literally never open. It's honestly once in a blue moon that I ever get to use it. I think I've only used it twice in my videos since I've been doing this for over a month now, or posting videos for over a month. But it's just never really open. But moving on, leg extensions felt really good. I managed to get 7 for every one. I fell short of that 1 rep every time, even after, I believe, lowering weight. I actually think I tried to go up weight in the, no, I stayed at the same one. And even when I lowered it in the last set, I only got 7, but I was truly pushing for that last rep. I was also, with my leg extensions, I want to make sure that I'm slowing them down a bit, because I had a tendency, at least earlier on in lifting, like on the down part of the leg extension, I would not control it as much as I probably should have. So I'm always making sure I'm doing that, which just like controlling it just takes another level of like energy out of you, because obviously you're having to use your muscle even more. Not that I wasn't I wasn't letting it just like fall before, but just not controlling it as much as I probably should have been. So leg curls went pretty well. I think the weights were pretty decent, pretty similar to what I did last time. I honestly didn't see it when it flashed up there, and I don't remember it. So, anyways, moving on to the last part of calves. I'm pretty happy at the weight I'm at. Like, I'm glad I finally moved up to like doing 4 plates for calves. I wanted to do it on the hack squat machine, but the hack squat machine was taken. So, doing them on here works just as well. And it was making sure it's slow and controlled, getting that full range of motion. And I honestly think I could probably up the weight, as I believe for this, yeah, I got 12 for every set. Oh, I did actually up the weight to 233, so I definitely think for calves I could up the weight and try pushing a little harder. Although, again, kind of like rear delts, calves, I would rather do a slightly higher amount of reps and not quite as much weight. I mean, I know I'm still, I mean, at least I like to think that that's a good amount of weight to be pushing with calves, but at least in my own standards for myself. But that's why it's a good weight to get like 12 reps for me at least. But regardless, we'll just see how they keep going and move on from there. And then, of course, got some posing. And I finally had the bright idea to actually lower my camera for my legs so that I wasn't literally standing almost halfway back from the mirror. And yeah, honestly, the biggest problem, or not problem even, but like the hardest challenge for me when it comes to posing legs is like flexing the hamstring, because I constantly feel like I'm going to cramp. So that's why you can see me trying to work it out there. But yeah, other than that, managed to finish the leg day. That's all I can say. And then, of course, I got cardio for you guys and a shiny Gengar that I caught. So yeah, see you back at the apartment. Well, I sure hope this is connected right now. I put it away and then I took it back out. And since I have a Samsung, it's kind of, my connection with these is really inconsistent. Regardless, leg day, not the best. I mean, overall, it was still a good workout. I managed to push through the rest of it and work hard till the end. And let me tell you, my legs are super sore right now, especially after that 10-day break, coming back and going right back into it hard and strong is killing my legs. They're very sore. So, I mean, overall, it may have not felt like the best workout mentally, but physically it still turned out pretty well. And yeah, just that second set of squats really just killed me. So I could definitely see squats possibly becoming like my deadlifts, where I only do them once a month, just to kind of, eventually, or not eventually, but occasionally keep up with them. But in terms of lifts, I don't think they're like bench. And a lot of my stuff I base my info on is like what Jeff Nippard says. So I sorry, it looked like it wasn't really good. There you go. I base a lot of my info on what like Jeff Nippard says, because I really trust his research and everything that he does. So I know that squats aren't like the best quad workout, and I know bench is actually like a pretty good chest workout. So we could see possibly less of barbell back squats in the near future. So, but we'll just kind of keep an eye on it, because it really is just super taxing on the whole body versus like the the output or the benefits that it gives, I guess, for working your quads. And there's always the whole lower back and making sure that I'm not like too far forward. I will say I think I do lean a little far forward on my back squats, but like, and it's obviously different when I don't have weight on my back, but I tried like sitting back a little more, and it's really tight for my hamstrings. And I don't know if it might just be a me thing. Maybe I just need to work on my form. But again, I think I could be doing workouts that benefit my legs more than back squats. So besides that, what's going on? We got the first game of the NFL season coming up here pretty soon. I'm excited. Eagles, Cowboys. I'm hoping the Eagles win and Barkley does good. My college in the States they have the rivalry game at 2 a.m. on Sunday for us here. So we're hopefully gonna get access to that. I believe it's on Fox. We'll see what happens. And then the main thing that really pushed me through this leg day is the idea that I have push tomorrow. Nope, I have pull tomorrow. So yeah, and that's when I will see you guys next. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.